Again, let's start over. And again, I apologize for the dark background here. I've got every light turned on. I've got all my blinds up, but the light is just not great today. We have a cloudy day here in Atlanta, and I think I was depending on the sunlight. So before the next video, I will definitely get that corrected. Okay, so it's so good to be here with you today back in our prayer circle. I've really missed being with you in the prayer circle. For those of you who may not know, I have been out of the country for almost the last 3 weeks, leading a spiritual retreat and pilgrimage to southern France. And then went on a personal pilgrimage with my friend Sashi Langham up into Glastonbury, England, so for another 5 days. And so I got an extended pilgrimage, if you will. So I'm very excited to share more about that with you. I will be putting together a blog and sending it out to everyone who's part of the community. And I'm not sure, I may be even doing something a little bit more than that with either a live call, audio with sharing some of the energies and the experiences. I haven't decided quite yet how I'm going to do that. However, I am excited to share that I will be leading another retreat to southern France at about the same time next year, and I got the green light from my guides yesterday, and so I will be putting out the dates. It will be September 20th to September 28th, 2019. And so I'll be getting all the details out to you here in the next few weeks. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and we'll be getting those details out. And for everyone who's interested in joining us next year, there is another possibility that I may be leading a retreat back to Glastonbury as well. So I'm not sure yet exactly the details on that. Just trying to move this around. Sorry, everyone, to get more light in here. So I'll keep you posted on that as well. So just amazing experiences of the last 3 weeks. I'm still integrating all the downloads, all the energy. And so that will take us into our topic today. So before we do that, let's just take a moment to get grounded. So I'll invite you to just take a moment to begin to connect with your own beautiful heart space. Close your eyes. Let's just take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Nice big breath. Letting it all go, letting the shoulders relax, letting any and all thoughts that are circling around in your mind, just exhaling those out, breathing those out down through the bottom of the feet into Mother Earth. And she'll take those for you and recycle those back into pure love. Beautiful. Let's one more time, breathing in and breathing out. And just connecting with that beautiful heart space. And as you do, just begin to connect with your I am presence by saying, I am that I am. I am that I am. And begin to feel that connection deep within your heart, the sacred heart, inviting in the energies of Divine Mother and Divine Father to join you in that sacred heart space, and coming together as one perfect, complete self. And breathing into that space that's always there, that you're always connected to, below the surface of your consciousness, that's always there guiding you, nurturing you, loving you, and providing a foundation of unconditional love for your life. And let's just take a moment to connect with that beautiful place and space within us, our own soul, our own divinity, our own soul light. That no matter what is happening to us or around us, or even in the outer world, that we can always come back and connect here to this place of peace and calm and harmony and balance. And so we just went through a new moon with Libra. And in our manifestations that we may have been working on this week, we want to include the energies of Libra and bringing in balance to our lives so that we can move more with grace and ease and in balance, and things run more smoothly for us. We can include that as part of our intention. Beautiful. And continue to work with these energies every day in our daily lives. Beautiful. Helping us to stay out of the egoic mind, the lower self that wants to revert back to confusion and doubt. But when we can release and connect into our inner soul light, our divinity, our truth, it's always here through our heart, our multidimensional heart of the fifth dimension, the place of unity. We can then begin to see that all of those thoughts are usually just an illusion. They're not real. Most of the time, they're lies. Not always, but they're just trying to keep you distracted from your truth and from your place of peace. And so the more we can cut through this illusion and come back to the truth of our own soul and realizing that we are more than just this body and that we are not our body. Our body is a beautiful instrument to carry our spirit. But as you connect with your beautiful spirit, no matter what physical ailments you may have or challenges, you can begin to connect with this beautiful space of your true self, and anchoring into that, this peace will carry you through those difficult challenges and moments that we all have. This place of peace and understanding, as we connect more into it, more and more, we can begin to dissolve and dissipate any negative emotions or anger or resentments or jealousies or any of those energies that keep us from being in peace and harmony. And so let's just, through our heart, breathe in deeply now. And as you breathe into this beautiful heart space that you are, begin to see a beautiful glowing light, a beautiful golden white and silvery light moving out from the heart, expanding throughout your body, and allowing it to vibrate deep within the cells and the core of you, reaching all dimensions of time and space in all directions, all universes known and unknown, all parallel realities known and unknown, or any other places and spaces that we may not be consciously aware of, but that we're existing. And send this beautiful light to all of your 12 aspects in this moment. And just send a beautiful golden thread of love and interweave it through all 12 aspects of your being. Beautiful. Pulling all 12 aspects in to unity and harmony, anchored into the fifth dimension. Now feel that adjustment deep within your second chakra. That beautiful coming together and that beautiful healing of the second chakra. as you bring that beautiful golden weave of the higher vibration of the fifth dimension, begin to weaving it through your mind, your body, your soul, on the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the physical, the etheric bodies, and just gently intend with an intention to bring more peace and harmony, healing and calm into your life. And that these parts of you, these 12 aspects of you, begin to communicate more and coming together in beautiful alignment for your highest path, your highest good to manifest, and to guide you and to move you through this next 40 days and 40 nights of our Venus retrograde, as we may be going into spiritual initiations and tests and challenges. And we bring those through at this time so that we can, first of all, see how far we've come in our inner growth and our work. And these challenges may come up with us physically or through other people. They may come up in relationships, events, or places. But just know that your higher self has orchestrated this so that you can really see how far you are. You're determining your own spiritual patience, your own spiritual container, testing your boundaries and your will, testing how sovereign you've become, meaning how much you're standing in your power and how much you're seeing through the illusions of this matrix and not letting it impact you or bring you down anymore, any longer, not buying into it, and holding your personal power. Beautiful. So let's just take a moment to really pause here and breathe in these beautiful energies that are coming down to us through our Akashic records, our higher self, our higher teams of light, who are showering us now with these higher vibrations of support and love to help us to hold this container very strongly in unconditional love for ourselves and respect for ourselves and honoring of ourselves. Beautiful. So breathe deeply into that, bringing and pausing for a moment just to set your intention, perhaps for this next 40 days or perhaps till the end of the year, perhaps just for today. Beautiful. And now as we just now connect into the beautiful sacred circle, this beautiful hologram of light that we've created here in this Earth Angels support group and prayer circle, together through our imagination or through our mind's eye, see each of us holding our hands together in this beautiful circle of light, connecting our hearts and uplifting each other to support each other for our highest good and for our best life to be manifested, to step fully without fear into our divine missions and soul purposes. As the test in the outer world could be increasing. And so we stand together in truth and in love, in harmony. And let's now recognize all the prayers of your heart, all the desires, intentions of your heart for yourself, your family, your friends, your community, our world, and asking that all of these be uplifted and taken up to heaven, and asking our angelic guides to deliver the messages to heaven for us on our behalf. Beautiful. And we also want to send out some extra support and love to all the people who are going through challenges, weather challenges, whether it's been an earthquake or It's been to tsunami, whether it's a hurricane, anything that's happening that's impacting people on the physical. We ask for extra support and love to be sent to surround each and every person, to hold them in a space of unconditional love and safety and support and nurturing. With ease and grace, help them to find the stability, the strength, and the vision to see beyond the current struggle. So let's take a deep breath and breathe that in. Just coming back now into consciousness, feeling your feet flat on the floor and just really grounding in your presence in this moment, just feeling the power within the now and feeling the direct experience that you're having in this moment. And I love direct experience because I feel it's one of the most powerful ways that we can really anchor in our truth, and we can continue to increase our strength and our perseverance and our conviction that we have. And so on my journeys that I had the last few weeks, and one of the beautiful things that came through were the waters that kept coming through. And so as a carrier and a advocate for the divine feminine Christ, which is part of my role here on the earth, and I carry more feminine energy than masculine energy, and you probably do as well if you're attracted to this page or to my work. And so as an advocate for the divine feminine, the divine mother, what kept touching me throughout the trip and where I kept seeing her show up time and time again, whether it was in a sacred place or a sacred space or a church or anywhere that we were, was the hallmark of divine mother. And so this kept coming through. It kept coming through in the waters. It kept coming through in the salt of the earth. Because without water and salt, and of course air, we can't exist on this earthly plane. We have to have water to live. We have to have salt. Our bodies are made of salt and water, and then we have air to breathe. And so wherever the divine mother's presence was, were all of these elements, or some of these elements, either water or salt. She came through in the elementals, through the trees, through the winds, through the flowers, through crystals, through caves, showing her presence more strongly. And so each time, tapped into that, it gave me this incredible amount of strength and anchoring me here onto this physical plane like never before. This beautiful waves of support and nurturing just coming in and flowing through me. And it felt so wonderful. And so now it's like I can't get enough. I can't get enough of that. And these are some of the beautiful energies that are flowing back into the earth for us here and are here for you. And so I encourage you, or I invite you to, if you can, spend more time with nature, or even if you've got a beautiful tree, outside your home or your window, you can begin to connect with that tree and begin to invite that tree to connect with you and listen for it. It may even have words of inspiration to share with you or wisdom, or let it nurture you and connect with its consciousness. And I think you'll be quite surprised at how these things are really coming alive now on the planet again as the Divine Mother returns to us in these beautiful ways. And we talk a lot about Father Son, and Father Son is beautiful. And so now I think it's time to bring in and include more of Divine Mother. Or perhaps you have water near you, perhaps you have a lake or a stream, and you can go and just sit by the water and begin to talk to the water and begin to feel the soothing, flowing currents flowing through her and coming in, wanting to just cleanse and clear your body. Or perhaps it's a windy day and you go outside and you just want to sit in the wind and let it clear and cleanse and just connect with the winds. These are the ways in which Divine Mother is beginning to show her presence on the earth very strongly. So it's quite exciting. So I wanted to share with you one of the things I brought back from my sacred pilgrimage was holy water. And so I have this beautiful vial of water, and I love to now hold it in my hands every day as I meditate. And the waters came from, the first place the waters came from was a beautiful spring in Rennes-les-Bains, France, where it sits on a meridian, a ley line. And the water is very pure, very holy there, flows there year round. I also collected water from the Chalice Well in England, which was also just amazing, amazing water that's been flowing there for tens of thousands of years. Just a beautiful place in space, so peaceful. It's hard to describe in words. And then we also went and visited Lourdes, France. Lourdes, France is where Saint Bernadette saw Virgin Mary 22 times, I think it was, and where, due to her seeing the apparitions, was able to locate another wellspring of beautiful healing waters. And so people go there from all over the world to partake in a pilgrimage, to connect with the water, to drink the water, to bathe in the water. And there have been many healings and miracles and blessings from that water as well. So I have the source of 3 waters here in this beautiful vial. And I'm not sure exactly how to get this vibration to you yet. However, I've been thinking about how I can share it with you in some way. So I might take a picture of it, I'm not sure, and post it. But anyway, I'll probably do that. And then I'll be asking my higher self, how can I share this beautiful vibration of water with you over the next week or coming weeks? I also brought back the Source des Sals, and this is salt from the Source des Sals in Rennes-les-Bains, southern France. And as I said, the salt is part of the earth. And so our bodies are also part of the earth. And so salt is very much required for us to have these bodies and to exist. It makes up the minerals, right? The minerals of the body. And we have to have those minerals. We have to have those in balance, of course, for our systems to be running in balance. And so salt is very important to life and for the balance of life. And so these are some of the ways that Divine Mother kept showing up in our sacred journey and showing herself to me. And wherever there was salt and wherever there was water, then there was the presence of Divine Mother in a very strong and nurturing way. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and I'll be sharing more with you. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a blog yet, or I may be putting together something a little bit more to share about some of the experiences of Southern France. And I do have some other channelings and light language and things that I have, but I'll be letting you know about that soon. So let's see what else I wanted to share with you today. Coming up events that I'd like to share is I do have a Akashic Records Mastery class this weekend. Level 1 on Saturday is a foundational class for learning how to read your Akashic Records. And then on day 2 on Sunday, you'll also teaching how to certify you and reading Akashic Records for others. So I'll be teaching that here in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're interested, there's still time to register, or if you're not in Atlanta and you want to join us through Zoom video, it works wonderful. Would love to have you. So you can go to my website at laurahosfer.com to find out more information, or you can private message me here on Facebook or reach out and be happy to answer your questions about those classes. This will be the last set of classes for 2018. I won't be teaching again until sometime first quarter 2019 on the Akashic Records. Also want to let you know I will be appearing on the Carrie Murphy Show, Straight Talk for the Soul, which I'm real excited about, in less than 2 weeks now, on Monday, October 22nd. And I'd love to have you come join me. That show is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's 1 o'clock Central and 11 a.m. Pacific Coast. So would love to have you. I'll post a link here. And would love to have you join us for that show. I'm not sure what I'm going to be speaking about yet. I do think I will be talking more about my France and pilgrimage to England. and whatever else my guides are guiding me to share with you on that day. So would love to have you. Um, let's see. I think that's everything that I have for today. Um, so again, it's so good to be back with you. Good to be home. And again, moving forward with our weekly prayer circles. I have some other things in the works I'll be sharing soon with you as well. Some new offerings that I'm excited about. And so I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are. Sending you lots of love and blessings. And if you're enjoying these, I do appreciate you sharing these and inviting others to join our Light Leaders Earth Angels support group. And again, thank you so much for your support and for being here with me. And thank you for your love. I really do appreciate it. And and all the blessings that you bring to me in my life each and every day and each and every week. So thank you so much for allowing me to share my heart and my gifts with you. And if there's anything I can do to help support you or serve you in any kind of way, please reach out, and I'm happy to do so. All right, everyone, have a beautiful day, and it's so good to connect with you. Thank you for connecting with me today, Heather and Leslie and Taran, and I'm sorry if I can't see everyone's names here. So thank you all for being here and bringing your beautiful light, and until we connect again, namaste. All right, bye-bye for now.